So what's up, everybody? It's been a while since I streamed. Yes, I know, I know. I've been too indulged in playing like my 3DS and stuff like that, and been trying to find ways to um, be able to stream some of that 3DS stuff for you guys. The problem is I have the old 3DS, and so without spending a lot of money on a capture card, I have no way to do it. But I'm gonna try to raise the money for that and hopefully be able to stream some really cool 3DS stuff, like play through, all of the newer generation Pokemon games and everything. And Pokebank just updated and is allowing for the big previous generations to trade to 7 and everything. So there's a lot of exciting things happening with that. Today I chose to go ahead and play Grandia 2. The reason for that is because it was one of my favorite games on the Dreamcast, which between that and Skies of Arcadia were like the two best RPGs for the Dreamcast back in the day. However, it did also come out for the PlayStation 2, but I personally never did get a chance to play it on PlayStation 2 because I could never get a hold of a copy. This, however, is Grandia 2, the anniversary edition, which actually was released for PC. And I'm curious about the differences in the PC version. I don't think that there is very many, or that there are very many, but still, it's a fun game to play through. It's got a great story. It had some really cool art. It had really good music. So I thought I would share my playthrough with you guys. And this will be streaming live over the next couple of days, and also you'll be able to watch the videos on demand on Twitch and on YouTube. So I'm not gonna hold it up anymore. Let's get started with this, right? If the music and stuff is too loud, feel free to let me know. I can actually probably tell that I already need to adjust it just a bit. So, this really was an amazing game for its time. I have to say. Cibria, what is up, man? Long time no see. Yeah, I'm a bit of a slacker. I'm a bit of a slacker when it comes to streaming, man. Too much life stuff going on, and too much 3DS play. And since World of Final Fantasy just came out on the Vita, uh, my time is just like spread way too thin. Nice. I know you took off today, right? Cause I mean, on a day that I'm streaming, you everybody should have the day off because it's like a special holiday. It's like a rare occasion, right? And I can already tell you that based on trying to play this on a Dreamcast emulator one time, that this game already is like a million times better, running smooth and with the HD graphics. It's much much better than any emulator version will be. The music and stuff isn't too loud, right? I mean, it looks like it's kind of loud on my end, but I've adjusted it a couple times, so it should be okay. And you couldn't have picked a better day to take off, man. This is like such an amazing game. It's a good game to be able to watch and have a day off to do it.
Don't let me down, Sky.
All right, cool. Yeah, when I first started streaming it, it was I could tell it was a little bit loud on the audio side, but I made several adjustments. So as long as it sounds good now, we're good.
Sky, over here.
This reminds me of Indiana Jones when he's running from the natives, shooting the spears at him, and he start the plane, start the plane.
Ryudo, I cannot take much more of this.
Quit your belly aching and fly, damn it.
This the bird's voice kind of annoys me in this game, but other than that, it's fairly decent voice acting. But that bird, though, his sassy attitude.
I finished the job, didn't I?
It came out after the Nintendo 64. This was Dreamcast and PlayStation 2. Um, but yeah, I can see how it kind of looks a little like the some of the Zelda games and stuff from that era.
I'm used to it.
I won't have you speaking to his kind. Come, we're leaving.
So yeah, basically he's a class of character called a Geohound.
I cannot stand him. What a pompous fool.
It's work, not a barrel of laughs.
Well, well, you're growing up, Ryudo.
Ugh. If it weren't for work, I'd have nothing to do with that guy. But
Just any monitor. Basically, I need a second monitor. Running everything on one screen and having to tab out and stuff is kind of a pain. Since my laptop died, see, I used to have just the chat loaded on the laptop so that it was easier for me to see without having to tab, and my laptop actually died. And I really just need to get a second monitor and or a new monitor and use the one that I'm using now as a second monitor. Either way, it doesn't matter.
what is it, Sky?
But yeah, just for things to be able to make streaming a little smoother for me. I About the hertz and stuff, man, I don't know. All I know is like the one that I have right now is like a full 1080
No thanks.
HD
Ouch. Okay.
LED monitor, so I mean something similar to what I already have. I'm not looking for like a 4K monitor or anything.
It says the Church of Granis wants to hire you as a bodyguard. So, working for Granis, huh? Now I really don't want to do it.
A job's a job, right?
Yeah.
You see how this bird talks though?
That's what it means to be a geohound.
Alright. So this is like, I think, the first time where you can actually move and control the guy, so that's good. Oh yeah, there's a there's a bird there. You could talk to him. I could barely see him. This is a recover and save prism, so we'll go ahead and save. All right. We'll go ahead and recover as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a ladder here. I forgot that you can like swing the camera around, and in a lot of cases you need to, because you wouldn't be able to see some of these things otherwise without it pointing it out like that in the beginning. But yeah, so the problem with spinning the camera around like this is it's very easy to get disoriented and lost in this game because of that. Now all of this is like not random encounter. Like you can avoid it, but he canceled me. That was one thing I really did like about this game was there are certain acts you could do that would cancel theirs. So in boss fights, yeah, it's kind of like the Chrono Trigger encounters. But yeah, like in boss fights, like if they're getting ready to attack you, you can do specific attacks that'll like knock them backwards on the line so that their turn gets delayed. And of course they could do that to you too, but I always thought that was really cool compared to the Final Fantasy ones where it was just kind of like you know, regular turn based. This is technically this is that active time battle, but see, I don't have to fight that spider. Once he turns red and he goes aggro, I could, which I'm gonna fight him because I want the experience, but I wanted to get the initiative. So like you have combo, critical strikes, moves and magic, which right now he has 10 second slash. So I'll show. I think I can show that one to you. Yeah. And I think this is one that'll actually knock his turn backwards. But it'll just kill him, so we'll just stick with that. But yeah, this game, like, coming off of the heels of the different things that you could play on Super Nintendo and whatnot, this one and Skies of Arcadia were just like a breath of fresh air because this came out prior to the first PlayStation coming out, or no, prior to PlayStation 2 coming out, and then a little bit later, once PlayStation 2 was released, they decided to release this title for PlayStation 2, and I mean, I had already played it, so I never owned it for PlayStation 2. Plus, it was really hard to find. But I thought the game, you know, for what it looked amazing. It was 3D. It had some really cool effects. The voice acting was okay, but the music in it, in certain areas, is just pretty damn cool, considering at the time it was a game I'd never heard of. And yes, I finally got a new controller. Um, so like on all those streams where you always hear me complain about having a controller that the D-pad was broken and all that, I actually got a new controller and it's magnificent. I'm loving it. It's improved my gameplay. It's just a regular. It's an Xbox 360 controller, but it's made by this company called Play. And while it's not like an official Xbox 360 controller, it is one that's actually licensed by Xbox 360, and it's a full-size controller, not like one of the little mini ones and like I had before. And so it feels really good in your hands. It's heavy. It's the thumbsticks, like the analog sticks and stuff, work. I mean, they're like They have just the right amount of resistance and everything. It's pretty awesome. So as you could tell, geohounds, which is what you are, have a pretty bad reputation. Like, known as being savages, not bathing, drinking blood of monsters. Like, people really don't like the geohounds, and the fact that this like real pristine uppity princess type people have hired him as a bodyguard, but they have like zero respect for him at all. So like the church wants his help, and well, it's just that they have a bad reputation because nobody knows anything about him. I mean, just because he's kind of rogue. But he's not. I mean, they're not bad guys or anything. In fact, he's the only geohound that I know of in this game. So I think this is where you get to hear some of the singing in the church, which is actually pretty cool. It's kind of low, but like even for me to hear, so I don't know if you can hear it or not, but even with headphones on, it was pretty low volumed. Here you go.
I should have known that I needed more practice.
What's the matter? Is that all?
Who said that?
Don't mind me. Continue.
Were you listening to my singing?
Come on, if you're that tense.
And in all honesty, the lead character on this, Ryudo, his voice sounds like the same voice of the guy that did Leonardo for the Ninja Turtles.
What am I doing here? You're the one who hired me.
I hired you? I do not remember anything of the sort. You look awfully suspicious. Leave right now, or I'll scream.
Are you for real? Oh, wait a sec. I bet no one told you.
Elena, is something the matter?
The game is really colorful. Like, there's a lot of colors going on there.
Waiting for you.
A geohound?
Hey, I'm Ryudo. This here's Sky. Quite a warm welcome for someone you're hiring.
What? Why are you being so rude?
Elena, please excuse her. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. Elena, you must get ready to leave.
Yes, Father. I'm very sorry for interfering. Please excuse me.
Excuses in women are equally tiring.
This is not the place. May I ask you to wait at the inn? I shall be along shortly.
This guy said, excuses and women are equally tiring. Alright, so we gotta go to the inn. Whoops. It's Carbo House. Whoops. I did not mean to go in. That's another house. So I think the inn. Is this? Yeah, this is the inn. Talk to me, idiot. I like how he just says take a seat over there, but he's not like looking or pointing. He's just like take a seat over there. Okay. Now he looks, right? Like asking him, can he read? A murderous geohound. Oh, and about what you said earlier about the 144 hertz monitor, about the FPS first person shooter games. You know me, man. I don't play first person shooters at all. Like, about the closest I come to that is, I think I played BioShock, and actually I was playing Call of Juarez, and that one's kind of a first person Western shooter deal. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not into like I don't even play Overwatch, man. Everybody like Overwatch, and I just feel like Overwatch is more like overhyped. I don't know. That's just me though. All right, so I wasn't paying attention to what he said, so I don't really. I'm gonna just walk back over here. Her fussiness. Yeah, I don't get the big deal with Overwatch. I don't understand what everybody's fascination with it is. She called me a bore. Yeah, luckily it is starting to die down. I mean, there's a lot of games like that too, like Rocket League and stuff that started off real hot and they're kind of dying out. What FPS are you playing nowadays? All right, so basically we've got to get to this tower. Oh, yeah, I know you play I knew you were playing some CS:GO. All right, so we need to go to the the Black Forest. It just sounds dangerous and ominous. But don't worry, you're with a Geohound. We can do this. See, she's trying to warn him. She's like, hey, at night. Schoolwork. Oh, school. All right, so we basically let's see. I want to try to. I just want to crit one time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I see how it canceled him and knocked his action backwards. So and that one just countered him. I hate that you have to like. He actually runs and chases him across the screen when you knock him around and stuff too. So got that counter on. But yeah, once it gets to the point where like you get some other party members and you're casting spells, this thing gets really intense. I'm not your teacher, your babysitter, or your damn butcher. Yeah, where do they keep all the coins? I don't know, man. Alright, obviously that bird is gonna attack me. See, the distance that it takes to run also gives them an opportunity for their action at the bottom to catch up. So if you attack one that's far away and you have to run to it, you're probably going to get attacked by both in the meantime. This is a pretty rough little battle here. See, right now I only have Tenseiken Slash, and I could use it, but we're just going to combo. Oh, I got to run over there. Alright, let's see something here. Forward, back. We want to go forward. I know there's see, power up, learn moves, learn magic, learn skills. Yeah. So I mean, there'll be like once you get to a certain thing, like you get this one is sky uppercut, and then a lightning sword, and it's all just based on how many of those special coins you have down at the bottom. So I have like 170, but it seems like that one's okay, 800 and 700. But anyway, after a while, like they'll start coming in, and then you can like power up and get extra moves and stuff. It's really cool. I think I'm going the wrong way, but it's ultimately it's kind of hard to get lost in this game, except for the fact that I think I went backwards. Did I go? No. Except for the fact that like sometimes you can get turned around from spinning the viewpoint, obviously. I know a pretty hard fight comes up, and sometimes it's like one of those ones that'll make you want to rage quit. Because you're not sure if you're actually supposed to lose or if the enemy is just that tough. Like, this bitch here is like, ooh, he's looking this way. Like, it's so disgusting for him to be looking. You know what? I have no idea. I never played the first Grandia. I played Grandia 2. Never played the first one. I'm not sure. Never really cared to either. Like even though I really like this one, like I never had the I like this on its own. They didn't reference any characters that I know of that made it to where like when I was playing this game, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Like pretty much I'm pretty sure this series was pretty much like Final Fantasy, how like Final Fantasy 8 had nothing to do with Final Fantasy 7, but I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, there was nothing about this that made me wonder like there was some missing storyline or something. All right, so basically what they've said is no matter what you hear, what noises not to come inside, and of course, you know. So like this part here is like kind of crucial to the story, so I'll try not to like talk during it. That music though. And so now there's monsters everywhere. Oh yeah, those things I don't really want to mess with too much. I probably need to heal at some point. Like I didn't realize my health was already so low.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Oh shit. Trying to move fast, man, so these things don't catch me, but then again, I really should be fighting them so that I'll get my special coins faster. But I need to remember to heal.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Items. Alright, let's go. I know there's a, yeah, there it is. I was like, I know there's a way to get up to the next floor somewhere. all these floors look the same, man. Except, you know, there is a save point over there at least. Seems like there was something... No, it's not in this one. Can't get through there. I forget what the trick is here. Maybe it's something that has to be accessed from the second floor. I know there was like a weird pathing issue. Got some gold. Okay. Yeah, because you have to like constantly spin to see where you're going. And I mean, yeah, the compass can help if you know what it's really pointing at, but I mean, I feel like I never really know. Alright, so basically there's two doors that you can go in. This one and this one. That one's blocked. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh yeah, I gotta fight one of these little gargoyle things now. These things are hard too, man. Like, they don't take a whole lot of damage, but... Look at that. That was some swagger right there. We're gonna hit him with a 10 Seiken slash. And see, normally, you'd be like, oh, well, you could try to just get by without, like, spinning the camera around, but because of the way it is, like, if you don't spin the camera, you're not going to see the doors and the exits that you need to. Oh, crap. Cool, at least it dropped like a medicinal herb. Pretty sure. Okay, so I can go here, recover. And if I want to continue and get like all the little treasure chests and stuff, I mean, I could still go through, but I pretty much just go up here to the top floor. And this is nothing like, this is pretty oh crap. This is pretty linear compared to some of the rest of it, but like there's definitely some areas where it's a lot worse for trying to find your way through. Man, I really hate these things. Hopefully they don't cancel me. And see, if they have to walk so far to get to you before the time runs out, then they miss. So, like if I did a move that made me run all the way over and he was in the process of chasing me but couldn't reach me, not a big deal. This hurts. I mean, that's just stupid. A stupid amount of attacks. I like how they sound like monkeys when you hit them, though. It's like... So now I can pretty much just combo him and get him out of here. Yeah. Although I will say, like, the first time I played and I didn't, like, bother to do hardly any fights, I just kind of ran from everything. That part was, like, super hard for me one of the first times. And actually, rather than just healing at that one spot, I probably should have saved too. It may be worth it to me to go back. Oh, it won't let me now. I can't go save now, so oh lord. Hopefully I won't die during this. So we're gonna break this window. So as you can see, this church has done something that's released some kind of evil. Now, where'd this escape rope come from all of a sudden, you know, like conveniently? Good thing that escape rope was there, man. See, this is one of those points too where it's dropped you off randomly in the woods. So so basically everybody that was there, like all those people from the church all died. How how dark is that? You cold, unfeeling brute. All right. How can you kill so indiscriminately? They were monsters. It's not like I killed the choir girls, you know. Like, it's monsters, not people. All right, so I'm assuming at this point, we probably need to. No, what is this? Take her to the church. Here we go. Some cool stuff's about to happen too, but I think last time I tried to play this, I like rage quit. So, uh, even though I know the game's like better and it's not that difficult, like I think just the fact that it happened. Like this whole time, like they're telling me to do this, do that, and I'm back in my head. I'm like, oh shit, I just need to find a save point, like, cause I forgot to save in the tower. And she's possessed by the wings. So basically, they tried to seal up the wings of Valmar, which are the wings of darkness. Zera Innocentius. That makes it sound like his name is Zero Innocence. And how can you trust a pope with the name Zero Innocence? He doesn't sound like he's very trustworthy. Am I hinting at something? No, I think they're hinting at something. The sealing ceremony failed. And now his daughter, this amazing songstress, has become possessed by Valmar's accursed wings as well. What will happen next? Find out in 5 weeks when I stream again. Just kidding. I'm still streaming. Don't leave. His Holiness Zera knows an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. Shield others away from the taint of evil. uh, were you waiting for me to give a damn? Wow. See, here's the problem with these kind of video games back then. When this is what'll keep games from ever coming to the United States, because they will censor that right there. What he just said. I can't stand God or women. That's the kind of stuff that was not in the original stuff because that kind of stuff was censored out. Pretty harsh. Now this chick, she's like one of my favorite characters in the game, but she is a pain in my ass.
I feel so free, so filled with power. Oh, I feel excellent.
What? That girl did this?
What have you done? You foul dark one! Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by dark one?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a dark one to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Huh? Ooh, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue, this church, and the scum who live here too.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous. The church. Ah, what have you done?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
Yeah, so this is the part that made me rage quit before. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, obviously, you saw that did 0 damage to her. And at first, like, I literally thought, like, huh, I'm supposed to... No, I'm not gonna rage quit. I was like, huh, I'm supposed to do this, right? What ended up happening was,
Sensei can slash!
because I wasn't sure whether you're supposed to win or lose this battle, I ended up using all of my items. I mean, she's got some pretty damn strong magic. And see, now I'm paralyzed. Doot.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well.
Don't toy with me!
My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, be mine. Well, this up. I'll be back. Toodles!
She can fight! For a girl.
For a girl, she just kicked his butt.
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
gold statue. All right. Oh yeah, check this out, Sibria. By the way, I doubt you knew this. I I got permabanned from League of Legends, so I can't play League of Legends anymore. You read? What'd you read? Where'd you read that? On like Twitter or something? I mean, I could make another account, but dude, here's the thing. I had like over a couple of grand tied up to that, tied into that account. And, you know, all the champions, all the skins, all that kind of stuff. And not to mention like 3 or 4 years worth of playing the damn game. And it was just like all wiped out. How did I get banned? Okay, so there's these things that you use with League of Legends called like Overwolf. It's not just for League, it's for a lot of different games. And you know, it tells you like your frames per second and all that kind of stuff. Well, I had Overwolf and this program called LOL Wiz installed, and LOL Wiz is just basically op.gg, but in a but basically as an overlay instead of having to go to the physical site. And so, I mean, I had been using it for a while. Everybody else uses it. All the pro streamers use it. Like, everybody that I know has pretty much used it. And all of a sudden, I go to log in one day, and I get the next day I get this email from Riot that says I'm being banned due to third-party malicious software. And at first, like, I was real offended because, well, I thought it was just kind of a mistake at first. And then I was like, well, these are the programs that I have and everything. And then they were like, well, they said something about being accused of scripting and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, honestly, like, I don't care. Like, I've never cheated at League of Legends. I mean, my account's barely ever been out of silver and gold. So, I mean, honestly, if I was cheating, like, I'd be like platinum, diamond, challenger, whatever. And so, I mean, I tried to explain everything to them, and like, they basically just told me to go fuck myself. So, yeah, I could go make a new account and start playing over from scratch and whatnot, and that's fine. But if I did, I would be doing it to be an asshole. Like, I literally would make an account just to troll games and be a legitimate asshole. Like, you made me toxic now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took away everything that I had invested into that game, and like, leave me with no real explanation. They won't even tell me what the third party software was, because they said that if they did, that it would actually help the people who hacked the games. Yeah, nothing reimbursed, man, nothing at all. Like, so, but they said that if they told people what the program that got them banned was, that it would help the hackers, because then the hackers would know how what their detection system uses and all this kind of stuff. And it's just a big crock of shit, man. And like, I don't know. I was mad. Like I was really mad for a while, and now I'm just like, but this is the reason. Like I get into these games where people are like rude and toxic, and people who actually cheat, and like I'm the type of person that reports people for that. And I mean, my account, I've never even been warned for anything. Like, they've never even sent me a warning for anything on League of Legends. Like, hey, your behavior, I've never had any kind of discipline on League of Legends whatsoever because I'm not that type of player. And yet I got that email and I was like, are you serious? Like, permabanned? Okay. And I can guarantee I easily had anywhere from $2,500 or more tied into that account because I mean I had 350 some odd skins, and that's not counting that I did pay cash for some of the champs and stuff. So no, it's actually not against the law because in the every time you log on and you click their user agreement thing, it actually has a clause in there that says they can cancel your account at any time without notice and without given reason. So by every time you play the game, you accept that user agreement. And that's their thing is like they don't even have to warn you. Like if all of a sudden like they say that they're okay with like Overwolf and everything, but if for some reason like at one night they change their mind and say, you know what, we don't want players using Overwolf anymore, they can actually ban you for using Overwolf, and they don't have to warn you, they don't have to tell you, they don't have to give you a heads up, because it basically states they reserve the right to change their mind on any third-party applications at any given time. And so even though they can tell you right now that it's not against their terms and conditions and that they, don't enforce it on that particular software, if they change their mind that night and you go to sleep and you wake up the next day, all of a sudden that software could be against their terms and conditions, and they will ban you for it. And I mean, me as a Thresh main, like I'm used to people like sometimes accusing me of scripting because I can land hooks. But I mean, I played Thresh for like I had like 108,000 mastery points on Thresh. So I mean, I played several hundred games with him, and in my elo, it was pretty easy because people just kind of stand still. They don't know about dodging and kiting and all that kind of stuff. So pretty easy to just grab somebody. But it's not like I hit every single hook or whatever. I mean, yeah. If you go read like their terms and conditions on stuff like that, man, it's crazy. It's like they even tell you it says on their thing, while we do like there was a thing on the official Riot forum where people were talking about that, and he says, look, while we do at the moment, approve of this particular program, the best bet to keep your account safe is to not use any third-party programs at all. And like I said, they were being real dicks to me in the email. Like I wanted to, it took everything in me to not just say, hey, listen here, cocksucker. Like I literally wanted to I was like, you just, I don't know. I was trying to be as nice as I could to get them to at least consider, but they were like, this action is not reversible, and I don't know. I went on with them for like a week through customer support and everything until they finally just shut me down completely from even being able to email them. So it's all good. Yep. I'm telling you, man, it was bad. It's definitely not pay to win. I mean, the only thing you can really pay for is skins, but I mean, it's full of like a toxic community. It's, people trolling and everything, and honestly, I feel like if I did start a new League of Legends account, it would be 100% to troll. It would be to ruin people's games, because I don't feel like I should have been punished when there's so many people out there that are, really worse, really bad for the community and everything. And, I get punished because apparently software that they were okay with, you know. So I feel like I should go on there and, play Teemo support and Heimerdinger jungle and stupid shit like that, and just ruin everybody else's game experience because you took something away from me, and I invested enough money in it that I feel like you owe it to me to do whatever the hell I want now at this point. So I thought about it, man. I thought about even streaming all these troll games. Yep, exactly. I mean, I played serious, so like I tried not to be that guy, but I feel like I want to stream a bunch of troll games. I want to make a video. Like at first I want to go in and play like maybe like 20 games of like straight up serious helping my team win, but show how toxic and shit everybody else is. Show those troll picks and those people who are just like, AFK or flaming the team and all that kind of stuff. And then do about 20 videos of straight up trolling, and then edit it all together and say, this is the kind of stuff that you allow people to keep doing, but then you ban somebody who is a actual good standing member of the community. And now this is, the result of that. And I think some people would be interested in it and some people would watch it, but I feel like that's what I want to do, man. I feel like I want to troll the shit out of League of Legends. Alright, so where the hell am I? Okay, so I came up some mountain steps. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to like knock some bridge things over to move rocks, and yeah. It's such a big map, dude. Like honestly. It's like bowling, man. It's like bowling. See, there's a snake over there. I want this treasure chest. But like there's so many routes and things you can take, and so many things you kind of need to do. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight these. I'm pretty sure Impact Bomb is one of the ones that makes their whatchamacallit go backwards.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Yeah. See, it countered and canceled, so he was about to attack, but his attack got canceled. And if I had another character that could cancel right now, I'd be able to chain them together. go. So we're getting our special coins on up there to where we'll be able to, you know, upgrade something soon. Let's see, power-ups. She's got a sleep one. Learn magic. Oh yeah, she can learn, I could put that egg on this one, or that one, or cure. Like, alright, so that holy egg on her, which I probably need to just actually, like, equip. Whoops. Alright, so let's, he has nothing to equip. She has nothing. Maybe I can't do it just yet. Which kind of sucks. And of course they're gonna go down there and block the shortcut and make me walk the long way, right? Fight me, birds. Oh crap, she needs... I didn't see... Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, I didn't remember seeing her heal spell in there, but there it is. Sit down, bird. Shed impact bomb, heal, blocks magic with a vacuum, and cure. And then of course she has moves. Stupid bird.
Goes my impact bomb.
Pew!
Gotta work even harder.
She's only level 6, man. Alright. Oh yeah, that's if I want to climb back up there. I feel like there's something up there I'm supposed to go do, but I'm more worried about just getting to the next area. Alright, so we're on to Aegir Town. This is like the longest town fly through ever. They felt to need to do that full circle to show you that it's on lockdown. Alright, so we're going to recover. And we're going to go ahead and save the game. And I'm actually going to end the stream right there. I just wanted to get in today. I'm hoping to be able to stream some a little bit later, but also I'm planning on streaming a little bit tomorrow as well. But yeah, I wanted to get Grandia started and get the hype up for whoever's watching to kind of get into the story a little bit, and then I had to go on my League of Legends rant. But yeah, at some point, like I'll discuss more about that and what my plans are gonna be to deal with the League of Legends issue. But anyway, glad that you got to come check it out on your day off and whatnot, Sibria. And to anybody else, be sure to hit the follow and the like buttons and the YouTube and yada yada yada, all that. And we'll see you soon. Take it easy.